exciting. Velocidrome Redux. Some Velocidrome have shown up. Please take care of them for me. Wyverns have also been sighted nearby, so be very careful. Wyverns, you say? That's something that I have a rough time with with any game that has like actual cooldowns for some of the more integral parts of your player actions to Tormello. Like you compare your Team Fortress 2 to your Overwatch, where it's like, oh, you can rocket jump when you fire a rocket at your feet, versus oh, you can rocket jump when you have an item or when you have an ability on cooldown or off cooldown. That feels really different to me in terms of how interesting it is. And like, there are different things that you have to do when you have a system like that. Like, I need to make sure I save this and not waste it because it's on a cooldown. I don't know. I think I really appreciate having a lot of options in a toolkit and having them all accessible and just having to judge the situation and know which is the most good to fit into that. Which I guess you can do with cooldowns too, but I don't know. It feels different to me. We're gonna go ahead and do our gathering, because we do need a lot of gathering materials. And they did mention wyverns, so let's see what's around. Oh, I missed a Kutku gathering spot. We'll be back, don't worry. Oh, shoot. Yeah, wyverns are around. I think this is our second time seeing a Rathalos. At least try for a tail cut, right? Man, Hammer's gonna be so freaking good on this guy. Because you can stand underneath that wind and not care. It's pretty neat getting to see him, honestly. Do you play on Real Hardware? I do 3 Sage, yeah. This is playing on a PlayStation Vita, which does have a PSP CPU core inside of it for backwards compatibility. Welcome to the stream. I enjoy trying to experience the games as they were originally played and show off the visuals how they were originally displayed if I can help it. What's he doing this game in the sky? Fireballs. Ouch. This theme, man. Thanks. A lot of wind pressure? It's a lot of wind pressure. Da! Oh, dude. He charges pretty quick in this game. Fireball. multiple hits? Well, that's pretty scary. Wonder if he's reproducibly in this quest. Like, could we use this quest to get early Rathalos gear? I wonder. A stagger. That's a good sign. There's more wind that comes out. Good to know. He like stalled in place for a second. And then just instant charged. Yeah, they've carried through the animations pretty faithfully throughout the series. Oh, this is poor. Ow. 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 Oh, the camera hurts. Right. He can shoot a fireball like behind himself, basically. Progression skipping always feels great in Monster Hunter, being that you gotta run from this monster is fun. I'm gonna try my best to actually see if we can get any real damage down on him here. I kind of doubt we're gonna be able to put a dent in him, but this is already the second time we've seen him. Hey, Frenchie. Yeah, he showed up in a Velocidrome quest, and we're kind of feeling him out. Janky Wrath. Mm-hmm. How are you, Frenchie? Here he comes. Do you have a favorite Monster Hunter game? Not really. I've played quite a few of them on stream now. I think they all have really distinct strengths and weaknesses, or like things that are really good or like a little bit less good about them. One of the ones that was the most influential to me at first was Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. We played that game a lot on stream. But since then, I've played a lot of Portable Third and 4 Ultimate and some other games in the series, and I've really enjoyed them too. We just recently spent like 5 or 6 months playing nothing but Monster Hunter Rise, and it was a good time. Oh, he wasn't even raged before. Oh gosh. The one that I've spent the most time with in the last like recent memory is definitely 4 Ultimate. It's my most played game at this point, and I think that it stands out for being an excellent balance of like old and new, but mostly just being a fantastically paced, varied experience all throughout. It's not just like you do the same monsters in a couple different ranks. It's like each rank feels substantially different to go through. Which is not the case for all the games in the series. Some games do that better than others. 4 Ultimate is really well done in that way. Sleepy after a hectic day at work. I'm pretty sleepy this weekend too. My week's been weird and like extra tiring this week, so I feel that. My day off tomorrow is also full of other things to do. So no rest, at least not yet. Yeah. Agreed, precious stones. Ouch. More of an endgame player, and 4U's endgame leaves a lot to be desired. Some people like the relics, some people like the 140, some people do not. That's valid. No, I haven't, Skiffy. I wasn't positing an opinion on it. I didn't give an opinion on it. I think I can say without having done them that some people like them and some people do not. Oh, not you? Do you know precious stones well enough to make that assumption that they didn't, Skiffy? It's rather, I don't know, assumptive. 2 large monsters in the same area for the first time here. It's kind of exciting. Oh, I got stuck on the small monster. I think it's okay for some folks to not like your favorite game, Skiff, even though you like it and you like the systems. I think it's okay for people to have different opinions on it. It's kind of one of the great things about the series. Maybe this Wrath can take out the whole Velocidrome. He probably could. Head break. If only this were like later games where we got a part just for breaking something. We can still cut the tail, but I'm not really getting a whole lot of hits on the tail. It's hard to with Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield is busted. Sword and Shield's busted. I'm about to kill my first Gem 1 Rathalos out of sequence. I don't think they said it didn't exist, Skiffy. Whatever. I'm not getting into discussions about end games in any game right now. Now just get Poison Battle Axe and it's easy clap, yeah. We're really not supposed to hunt this one, I don't think. That's so weird. Didn't have that much HP. Hey Bio, I think it's possibly to be both cute and frumpy. That's what we aspire to here on twitch.tv/Ristretto Chronicles. The bite, here it comes. No way. Oh, gee. It hit the Velocidrome. Wow. Lucky us. Yep, he did, Netzer. It's a good emote. Man, I wasn't in the right position. He could have shot me there, but he didn't. Is that a white Velocidrome? It is. Moss, we've encountered an Intruding Rathalos, and we've made him limp in 10 minutes with Sword and Shield. I'm confused. This was supposed to be a Velocidrome quest. Right, wind is really not to be trifled with in this game. I'm about to kill this Rathalos. He's limping. Yeah, he's dead. Some flagship. This game's weird, dude. I am baffled. Very baffled right now. Now roll credits, that's it. We did it. We beat Rathalos, nothing more to do in this game. Village HP, yeah, that's bizarre. I'm so confused, FPS. Did you kill this thing in your playthrough? May as well just go kill Fatalis. You're right, we should. That's what's next, right? It's not what's next. He did take all of our healing items, though. So we have to kill these 2 Velocidrome with like no HP, but that should be okay. Probably. This game has some real funny stuff. This game is really weird. I think that's something that we can probably expect maybe the whole way through, is just like every time we think we've got Monster Hunter Freedom's number, or like we're starting to get the idea of what this game's like, it's gonna throw us a curveball. I was starting to think like, oh, okay, I'm getting the hang, like, I mean, that happened just twice today, for reference. I was like, oh man, after that Blue Kutku, they're gonna start ramping these HPs up. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna have to take this Velocidrome seriously. Thing went down in 5 minutes. Yeah, Blue Kutku took longer. Blue Kutku legitimately took longer than this. So we were like, I guess things aren't gonna be all scaled up for damage-wise. Whatever. Okay, well, man, this next quest rank sure is boring. It only has like Velocidrome and like Genprey and stuff in it. Oh wait, it's got your first Rathalos, and the Rathalos dies in 10 minutes. Oh, okay. Weird game. Is Sword and Shield just OP? Sword and Shield feels stronger than the other weapons, but not by that much. Not by that much. It's not a Giaprey, but they do have their own cards. They have white Velociprey scales. I should probably go back and heal. Yeah, Sword and Shield is overpowered in this game, but it doesn't, at this point in the game, it feels about as strong as my Greatsword and my Hammer do. Maybe a little bit stronger. It's not the motion values, it's the sharpness modifier. It has an extra sharpness modifier. I like how this game has trap upgrade paths where the developers trick you into getting a bad weapon. Like what? Are you saying like where the weapon gets, from one upgrade to another, the weapon gets like worse sharpness? Or just straight up final weapons that are just worse. Or just bad, rather. Well, this was a good quest. Shell from a Rathalos comprised of numerous scales. Very hard. A scale from a Rathalos. These are highly prized crafting materials. Well, I did not expect that to happen tonight. That's the current pecking order, Skiffy. Is what it would seem like. This game is weird. If I were a second Velocidrome, where would I spawn? Probably area 10? Is that him? Neodead is what I'm assuming that name is. It's either Neodead or Neox Deads. Welcome. Thanks for the follow. Hi. Beware, Hunter. This foe is unlike any foe you've faced thus far. Yeah, they probably don't have dialogue written in case you slay the early Rathalos. That's funny. I wonder if they limit what cards you can get from that Rathalos in this quest, so that you couldn't get Rathalos gear early. Okay. What is this quest? I swear not all the quests have felt like this with Sword and Shield. That Velocidrome died in like 10 seconds. No, that one just spawned, Netzer. That one just spawned. I don't think they were all three on the map at the same time. Think it's just Sword and Shield? There's only one way to find out. Gotta do the quest again. From your experience, once you upgrade that Sword and Shield to a certain level, it just becomes really strong. This Sword and Shield is the one with the first level of like decent green sharpness. So that's nice. I think it's probably the Sword and Shield sharpness mod plus actual natural green sharpness plus attack up medium on our set. But we'll try it again with another weapon and see if it still feels that way. Like we'll try it with hammer, I think. That's fair. Hot Pocket as well. Got another Rathalos scale for breaking his head. Nice. Look at that old Rathalos icon.